Do you find yourself, as I often do, in an antique shop and really fancy a pint? Well, bizarrely enough, there's a place in Norwich where you can do just that. This unassuming shopfront on St Benedict Street is actually the home to Arboretum, a venue that combines its owners' love for Victorian curiosities with their experience in the hospitality trade.
Hello, I'm Frances Butler and welcome to Norfolk Newsline.
I'm Hansing.
My name is Karina Yang.
You are watching Norfolk Newsline, brought to you from the Epic Studios in Norwich.
Over the next year, 10 statues all over Norwich can now talk.
Hello. Good of you to stop by.
Hi Melbourne, how do you
Hello.
do?
Hello, Katrina.
Hi. Hello. So, here's your boat.
This is my vessel, yes.
There are charities, workplaces and businesses all jumping on board to be part of this unique journey of Lego learning.
If they find a block that isn't their colour, they're encouraged to use their communication and sharing skills to help their classmates.
For Jim, it's more than a job, it's a way of life.
I needed something to keep me busy.
I loved going to see them in fields, and I thought, if I love them this much, I don't want to support the industry that kills them.
After finishing 8th last year, Norwich are now favourites for automatic promotion.
The whole team is working really well, the players who are not playing so much.
20% of women and 4% of men have experienced some type of sexual assault.
You should have respect for women.
And as you can see, the law enforcement agencies have placed containers to prevent people from going out and receiving their former Prime Minister.
British wrestling is once again back on TV. I'll be training to become a wrestler for 6 weeks.
You're gonna feel it. Whatever it is, it's 100% real.
I get spat on regularly, I get rubbish chucked at me regularly, I get stones chucked at me regularly, and it's gotten to a point, it's just like I really don't care anymore.
The question I asked was, if I was a young Muslim mum, would I come to a church hall at 5 o'clock on a Friday to put my view forward as to what an issue in my community was? I wouldn't.
This is King's Pub, just off Prince of Wales Road. Last December it was the scene of a violent attack. The pub owners were left scratched and bruised and fearing for their safety.
The trigger of Article 50 will affect over 3 million EU citizens in the UK.
I think most people here are chilled about it.
I no longer wish to be a British citizen because I'm ashamed.
The south of Spain is known for its beaches and its good weather, so there's no doubt that it's a prime destination for both UK citizens to come on holidays and to reside outside the United Kingdom.
Vintage clothing is making a comeback into the wardrobes of many. Is it time we started changing the way we shop?
We're here today at the Free Love Vintage Kilo event in Norwich to find out why vintage fashion is rivaling high street brands.
Events like these might be key to changing the way we look at fashion.
Hi Sam.
Hello Emily.
What are you doing?
Getting ready to go to Norwich.
Oh, can I join you?
Of course you can, yeah. We load the fish on at 4 o'clock. It takes about 2 hours.
When the van arrived at the Norwich market, the surrounding shops were still closed. Sam and his staffs went straight to work without a break or breakfast.
Hundreds of people gathered outside the US Embassy in London today, calling for stricter gun control in America. I spoke to several protesters about why they feel this issue needs addressing.
The forum, where the Norwich Gaming Festival will start this Sunday, 29th of May, where local gamers and game developers will showcase the talents and abilities.
I'm quite happy to go and talk to the likes of school kids because it's very important at an early age to reinforce that this is something that you can do.
I decided to give it a go just to see what it is about. I'm jumping around, and with the wind behind me, it does feel I'm basically like flying.
Roadworks and road closures have become a familiar sight at the busy Five Ways roundabout in Norwich, and hopefully upon completion, the roundabout will be a much safer place for local cyclists. Ben Hinton, Norfolk Newsline, 5 Ways.
That's all we've got time for on Norfolk Newsline tonight. Thank you very much for watching. See you next time.